On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it's my pleasure to bring you this presentation of the Bulldog Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns joining you from Springdale High School for tonight's 7A West basketball game between the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines and our Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Joining me in the broadcast tonight is former Lady Bulldog, Haley Dugan. Haley, it's nice to have you up here. It's nice to have an expert who knows what she's talking about watching the Lady Bulldogs.
Thank you for having me.
It's going to be a good night. We're going to talk a little bit about the Lady Bulldogs, but we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for the playing of the national anthem and then the starting lineups.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help.
So while we wait for the starting lineups tonight for both teams, Haley, bring you in real quick. Tell us some things to look for from the Lady Bulldogs here. They're off to a great start, 2-0 in conference play. They're 12-4 overall, getting into that meat of that conference season.
Well, really, just look out for Marquisha. All the younger girls are really coming along, and just really the pace of the game. They're really used to the fast pace of the 7A West game. Even though they are young, and this is a young team, they're really skilled. Their basketball IQ is very, very high.
Now, you played on this team last year. This is a veteran bunch now. You were one of the lone seniors on the team last year. You've seen these girls grow. You know, everybody talks about Marquisha. She's averaging 31 a game in conference play. But there's some other parts on that basketball team that are pretty darn good.
Oh, definitely. These are my babies. Really look for Tolly. Tolly is very young, and she's so skilled. She knows the game very well. She can see the floor very well. Also, her sister, Tatiana. Tatiana is a very good leader, even though she hasn't led the team as much. This year, she really took the role as a leader and just is running with it.
Tolly had a great game last week, 6 points. Hit a couple of key shots down the stretch to help Springdale pull away from HAR-BER on Tuesday night. Now we're going to get ready for the starting lineups for our Lady Bulldogs. So there you have the starting five for the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be T, Olivia, Marquisha, Sarah, and Ashlyn. Starting five for Bentonville West, Shania Wilson, Imani Montgomery, Ashandi Hendry, Anna Cash, and Hallie Wakehazer. So take us inside the huddle here. What are these conversations with Coach Hunsucker like here at the last second before we go out for tip?
She really just tells us to play our game. We're very prepared before the games, depending on how our practices go. But Coach Hunsucker said that they have had a very good last 2-day practice getting ready for Bentonville West, and the win against HAR-BER is a very good momentum starter. So yeah, she just tells us to go out there, play our game, and we know what to do. So
we're ready for some 7A West basketball. Marquisha's going to jump center. She'll jump against 24. That's Imani Montgomery. And Marquisha easily wins the tap. Springdale's got the basketball, and we're underway. Glad to have Haley Dugan along with us, former Lady Bulldog. She's going to add some depth to our broadcast tonight. Glad to have her along. Glad to have you along here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Lady Bulldogs' first possession of the ball game. This is Olivia back to Tatiana. Springdale set the offense here. Just underway, 7:45 to go first quarter.
Looks like Bentonville West is in a man. I would think they would have way more pressure against Marquisha, but.
So Olivia on the wing, back to Sarah. Sarah, pull-up jumper, shot off the glass, and good.
Nice touch, nice touch.
So Sarah will open the scoring. Springdale's on the board first on their first possession. Near steal by Sarah on the sidelines. Ball will stay with Bentonville West. These games last year, Bentonville West has apparently made a huge jump as far as talent and skill this season. These games were not close last year. You all kind of ran away with the first one up at Bentonville West and then the game back here. This is Ashandi Hendry with the basketball.
Very quick guard.
Watched by Tatiana at the top of the key. Near steal by Sarah again.
That's good help by T.
This is Montgomery, skip pass down the lane. Shot
nice
blocked
block
by Ashlyn. It's Anna Cash. Blocked there by Ashlyn. Springdale's got the basketball back. Springdale comes in 12-4 on the year, 2-0 in conference. That lady right there, Marquisha Davis, averaging 31 a game. Here she comes down the lane. Scoop shot won't go. Gets her own rebound. Back to T. Here's Sarah. Long three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. T will track it down. Springdale reset. Surprised that Tolly's not starting tonight?
No, T and Tolly are very, they're about equal at the point guard position.
Olivia James, corner jumper. Springdale's up 4-0. Tolly started the last couple of games. Like you said, they're pretty much the same guard.
Mm-hmm.
So Shani Wilson with the basketball. Watched by Olivia. Shot on the way and good. Three-pointer.
Wilson is one of those players you need to watch out for because is she a junior this year?
She is a junior.
Yep. She came in and she blew out surprisingly, she's very, very talented.
There's Olivia James with the basketball over to Sarah. Sarah pulls up, elbow jumper on the way, rattles home good.
Her jumper is very good.
Springdale finding some scoring from some other areas. Sarah's got 4. Springdale leads 6-3. This is Wakehazer. And we've got a whistle on the play. They're going to call Olivia for the foul. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1. Montgomery will inbound underneath the basket. 5:41 to go, first quarter. This is Anna Cash. Montgomery picked up by Marquisha. And we're going to get a travel on the play. Springdale turns them over. The Lady Bulldog basketball. So good start here for the Lady Bulldogs. 5:30 to go in the first quarter, up by 3. Marquisha hasn't even taken a shot yet. You get the lead without Marquisha taking shots. That's a plus for the Lady Bulldogs. It's Tatiana dribbling out near half court. Springdale set the offense here. Picked by Olivia. Marquisha on the wing. Marquisha step back to T. It's Olivia underneath. Here comes Ashlyn. Back to Olivia. She thought about the 3 to Tatiana. Springdale will reset. Marquisha, three-pointer on the way. Shot no good. Rebound by Wakehazer. This is Ashandi Hendry. Quickly ahead to Anna Cash. Beats the pressure and rattles that one home. The lead is 1. Cash, her first points of the game. We got a steal on the other end. It's Cash. This is Wilson down the lane. Shot blocked by the rim, and Springdale comes away with it. T quickly into the front court. This is Marquisha. Finds Olivia. Fakes the jumper. She goes baseline. Shot won't go. Looks like Waycaser comes down with the basketball, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
I remember while playing Bentonville West last year, they were very good at transition. It looks like they're adding Cash to the mix. It's even faster.
Olivia's going to pick up her second foul. She'll go to the bench. Kiara Conley will check in. The original 5 on the floor for West. This is Ashandi Hendry with the basketball. This is Wilson. Jumper's on the way. Shot front iron, no good. It's going to be tracked down by Cash. Tolly's checked in for Springdale. And we're going to get a whistle. I believe that's going to go on Tatiana. That'll be her first. It's 3 on the Lady Bulldogs here in the first quarter. Just under 4 minutes to go. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. She's Haley Dugan. I'm Zach Barnes. Glad you're here on a Friday night. You didn't have anything better to do on a Friday than hang out with me? This is Montgomery. Bentonville West content to work the ball around the perimeter. This is Hendry. Wide open three-pointer, rolls home good.
That inside-out action, that's what gets you.
West has their first lead of the ball game at 8-6. This is Tolly. Her shot won't go. Waycaser comes away with a rebound. West quickly into the front court. Hendry again. Waycaser. Back to Henry. Three-pointer on the way is blocked by Marquisha. Kiara comes away with it, and Springdale's going to race into the front court. There's Marquisha with the basketball. To Tatiana. She'll drive. Pull-up jumper. Off the glass, no good. Kiara comes away with a rebound.
Good rebound, good rebound.
We go under 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Springdale trails by 2, 8-6. There's Marquisha. Her shot, no good. Montgomery comes away with a rebound. And they're going to say it's last touch by Kiara. It'll be Bentonville West basketball. So kind of a sluggish start here for Springdale after that emotional victory on Tuesday night over HAR-BER. This is Henry into the front court. Watch there by Tatiana on the wing. Now they're going to go for Wilson underneath the basket. Her shot's off the glass, good. He gets the basket and the foul. Tolly's going to get whistled for her first personal. It's team foul number 4. Wilson will go to the line to shoot one, create the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Sarah Vogel checks back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Wilson's shots on the way, back iron, no good. Ashland tracks it down. So Springdale trails by 4 at 10-6. Here's Tolly on the wing to Sarah. Sarah finds Marquisha, top of the key. Sarah, long three-pointer on the way, shots no good. Pulled down by Wilson. She's going to lead the break. West with numbers. This is Anna Cash out in front. Her shot's off the rim, no good. Last touched by Bentonville West. Springdale will get the basketball. We approach 2 minutes to go here, first quarter. This is Sarah down the baseline. And we've got a whistle. Looks like they're going to get Waycaser. That'll be her first personal foul. Team foul number 1, so they've gone almost the entire first quarter without a personal foul. Springdale will inbound underneath the basket. This is Kiara. Finds Ashland in the corner. She'll dribble out to the top of the key, and Springdale will reset. This is Tolly with the basketball, watched by Henry. This is Kiara. Finds Ashland in the corner. Shots on the way. Side of the backboard, no good. Guess who? Marquisha picks it up. She's got her first points of the ball game. We've got a timeout. Springdale, 1:44 to go in the first quarter. You're watching the Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as HAR-BER.
HAR-BER Bank. Our customers say it best.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. 1:44 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale trails 10-8. And Haley, you were talking about defense for both teams.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised that West is not in the zone. They're a very driven team, and the shots aren't falling. So I'm just confused on why the coach isn't calling the zone yet. I know why we're not in the zone, but I'm not going to give away Hunt's secrets.
This is Wilson on the drive, knocked away by Ashlyn. They're going to get her for the foul. That'll be her first. It's going to be team foul number 5 on Springdale. Olivia's got 2. Tali with 1. Tatiana with 1, and that's Ashlyn's first. So West will inbound. They'll try the lob to Waykazer. Her shot off the glass, no good. Sarah's going to get whistled for the foul, and that'll be 2 shots for Bentonville West.
It's that low arm bar. Get you every time.
The refs don't like that.
No.
They're definitely against that. Jania's going to get set to check in. I believe that's Jaquita also at the scorer's table. Yep, Jaquita and Jania will check back in. Kiara will sit. Sarah will sit. 1:32 to go in the quarter. Waykazer's second shot is forthcoming. Shots off the front iron, no good. Tracked down by Jaquita. She gets it to Jania.
That's one thing about Jaquita. She's so aggressive while going towards rebounds. So proud of her.
It's Marquisha, top of the key. Checked there by Anna Cash. Marquisha thought about the 3. Gets to Jania.
Ooh, look at the mismatch.
Nice move by Jaquita. We got a whistle and a foul. Great inside move by Jaquita. Gets the rebound. Gets rewarded on the offensive end. It's going to be foul number 2 on West. First one on Wilson, and Jaquita goes to the line to shoot 2. First shot, no good. Springdale got off to a 6-3 lead since then. West has done a nice job. Checking in for Bentonville West is number 4, Kelsey Mahone. Wilson will sit down. Second shot by Jaquita rolls around and good. So she's on the board. Springdale's cut the lead to 1. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Springdale down by 1, 10-9. This is Anna Cash.
Good help.
West turns it over. Jaquita causes the turnover. Springdale will get the basketball with 1:07 to go. The 5 on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. You got Ashlyn, Tatiana, Marquisha, Jania, and Jaquita. Tell me a little bit about Jania. She's one of my favorite players. She gets on the break. She's like a runaway freight train.
You can't stop Jania going into that the paint.
Jania's 3-pointer's no good. Rebound by Waykazer. This is Cash. Nice scoop shot up and in. And Cash has 4 here in the first quarter. And Springdale trails by 3. Here's Marquisha. Finds Jania. Jania penetrates. Shots up and rolls in. So Jania's on the board.
Told you, can't stop her.
This is Henry to Cash. This is Mahone. Her 3-pointer's on the way. It's picked up by Montgomery and good. So Montgomery's got her first 2. Springdale will hold for the last shot here in the first quarter. Last 7 seconds. Here's Jania. Jania to Marquisha. 3-pointer on the way. Back iron no good. It's picked up by Jaquita, and that's how the first quarter will end. Our score after 1, Bentonville West 14, Springdale 11. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. even here, and definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. We're about to start the second quarter. Springdale trails by 3, 14-11. That's Haley Dugan, former Lady Bulldog. Zach Orange, glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network, and give us some impressions here as you've got your first quarter from up here in the broadcast booth. Tell us what you're seeing.
Transition, all transition. Our Springdale's transition defense needs to get back. Just because West is very fast on transition, they move the ball very well up the court.
Number 23, Katie Colchin has checked in for.
That's some good
Bentonville
help,
West.
Olivia.
Springdale turns them over. Quickly into the front court. Here she comes. Marquisha finds Janiyah. Janiyah to Ashlyn. Throws it into the bench. Springdale turn it over.
It was a good look.
On the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, Shaquita, Marquisha, Janiyah, Tatiana, and Ashlyn. Just underway here, second quarter. On the floor for Bentonville West, you got Katie Colchin with the ball. You got Waykazer, Anna Cash, Wilson, and Mahone. This is Cash. Finds Colchin. Her shot's on the up and good. So West opens the scoring here in the second quarter. Springdale finds themselves down by 5, their largest deficit of the ball game. Nice pass underneath. There's Jaquita off the glass and good.
I thought that would have been an and one.
Jaquita's got 3 in the ball game. Nice pass there from Marquisha. Springdale trails by 3, just under 7 minutes to go in the half. Colchin with the basketball. She drives baseline. Shot won't go. Janiyah comes away with it. Here
Watch this. Unstoppable.
Janiyah off the glass. Won't go. Ashlyn's there to pick up the rebound and good. So Ashlyn's got her first 2. Quick timeout, Bentonville West. 6:39 to go in the half. Springdale trails by 1, 16-15. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
.639 to go in the half. Springdale trails 16-15.
I'm Haley Dugan. This is Zach Arns.
Thank you. You're going to have my job soon.
There you go.
On the floor for Bentonville West, you got Montgomery, Colchin, Mahone, Wilson, and Anna Cash. Springdale, Jaquita Caldwell getting some extended minutes here. She's been pretty productive here in the few minutes she's played here in the ball game. This is Colchin. She's a 9th grader. This is Wilson. Shot won't go. I think they're going to get Kiera for the foul. It'll be her first. It's going to be team foul number 7. Janiyah Wilson goes to the line. She's got 5 in the ball game. Make it 6. So Wilson gets both. Bentonville West lead goes back to 3 at 18-15. It's Marquisha with the basketball. Tatiana over to Sarah. Marquisha has it stolen by Colchin. Quickly into the front court, Colchin off the glass and good.
That's the 9th grader?
That's the 9th grader. There's Tatiana, back to Sarah. Sarah, three-pointer on the way, shot good.
Pretty, pretty.
Sarah's got her first 3 in the ball game. She's got 7 total. Springdale trails by 2, 20-18. T, good defense there, back to Wilson. 3-pointers on the way, that's short. Springdale will get the basketball. Ashland's gonna check in. Marquisha will sit. I'll check that, Jaquita's gonna have a seat. Just a conversation going on between Coach Huntsucker and Marquisha.
I love Marquisha's expressions.
You've been in on those conversations. What's Coach telling her?
Oh, just different things, what we need to do, what we're doing good, calm down, you know.
There's Marquisha. And Sarah on the wing.
That was a good find.
Ashland, 3-pointers on the way, shot no good. We got to push underneath. Montgomery's going to get whistled for the foul. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3. Springdale will inbound underneath the basket. 5:07 to go. Sarah looking for some help. Got it out to T. Springdale will reset. Sarah, corner, 3-pointer, shot on the way, won't go. Ashland's going to track it down, and Sarah picks it up.
Oh.
Maybe got a little too greedy there. And quickly into the front court, it's Montgomery. Pull-up jumper on the way, no good. Colchin comes away with a rebound. And we're going to guess, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Springdale basketball. And I mean, you got a 9th grader in there. And that's something that you don't see a whole lot is, you know, a veteran basketball team. You know, you maybe bump her a little bit. You give her some things to think about. There's T to Ashland. Back to Marquisha. Marquisha's had a pretty quiet night on the offensive end. This is Tatiana with the basketball. 4.5 minutes to go. Sarah loses control and West has it. Anna Cash comes away with it.
One thing you have to remember about Marquisha, though, is like she's a team player. She wants to win for the team. She doesn't want to win for herself.
Wilson is no good. The other thing about Marquisha, she can do this and score in bunches. Marquisha loses the handle, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Kiera's going to get whistled. That'll be her second. You know, if you fall asleep on Marquisha, she can score 15 on you real quick.
You wouldn't even know. You look up.
Yep, you look up and you're down 10, and you say, what happened? She did that the other night.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's my girl.
Jania's going to come in. Marquisha will sit down. Olivia's going to check back in. She's got 2 fouls.
So happy Olivia's healed.
She's been a big difference. Good presence on the inside for the Lady Bulldogs. Shania Wilson will go to the line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. 4:10 to go.
It's just nice to have another senior on the floor. See, if you look right now, there's 3 seniors and 2 juniors.
Shawnee Henry will check back in. Kelsey Mahone's at the scorer's table. Wilson can't get the shot to go. Jania comes down, and here she comes. Jania, she's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be Waykazer. That's 2 on Waykazer. It's going to be team foul number 5. Now Kelsey Mahone will check in. Wilson will sit down, so they're going to go big for little. Sarah to inbound. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the first half. Springdale trails by 2, 20-18. There's Sarah at the foul line. Shot is no good. Bounced around. Olivia comes away with it. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And it looks like an offensive foul. And they're going to call Olivia for the offensive foul. That's 3 on her. It's going to be team foul number 9. That's going to send Olivia back to the bench. Jaquita will check in. Coach Huntsucker doesn't like that call at all.
Yeah, you know, Coach told us never to question the refs, but, you know, I'm going to question the ref on that.
That was, she's getting an explanation. I don't think she likes it. But nonetheless, this is West with the basketball. This is Montgomery. Little up and under move. Shot rolls around. No good. Jania taps it away, and she'll come away with a rebound. Here she comes.
Coast to coast. Oh.
Janiyah with a little stutter. High off the glass, won't go. Colchin comes away with a rebound. This is Kelsey Mahone on the wing. Watched there by Janiyah. Back to Ashanti Henry. Mahone loses it. Trapped right there in front of the Springdale bench. And they're going to get her for the double dribble. So West turns it over. Springdale gets the ball. 3:09 to go at the half. Springdale trails by 2. Just kind of looking for that spark, that quick run that we've seen from this team all season long. Ashland will inbound. Three minutes to go, first half. This is Tatiana. Over to Janiyah.
Oh, that was close.
Janiyah.
Yeah, that might have been a double dribble.
And we've got a travel. Checking back in for Springdale comes Marquisha Davis. Quiet first half of the conference's leading scorer, just 2 points.
She's probably tired.
Yeah, she's been carrying the load here the last 2 games for sure. This is Colchin. She'll hand to Henry.
She does not play like a freshman.
No.
She plays like Tolly.
Yes, she does. She's going to be around for a while. Near steal there by Sarah Mahone. Now going to drive down the lane. Shot rolls in, and Kelsey Mahone's on the board. And the lead is 4. Here's Marquisha. Back to T. Over to Sarah.
Good ball movement.
Marquisha at the line. Shot good.
That might be your spark, Zach.
Yep, there we go. Marquisha's got her first points of the second quarter. Say hi to our boy Kentrez Lowe, who's at home watching. Sarah with the steal. She'll go in for the layup, and good. Springdale's tied the game. Hey, Kentrez.
Oh, Kentrez, go do something else.
Kentrez and I talk a lot during these games. This is Montgomery. Her shot's on the way. Back iron, no good. Sarah pulls it down, but they're going to say it hit the top of the backboard. It'll be Springdale basketball. Cash and Wilson will check back in, as well as Tolly for Springdale. T will sit down. Got a minute 43 to go. 22-22 our score. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. It's Haley Dugan over there. Zach Arns, glad you're with us on this very chilly night here in Northwest Arkansas. When I got in the building, temperatures were in the 20s. Moved to the south to get away from this stuff. Here's Marquisha, elbow jumper, shot on the way, won't go. Ashland bats it away, and it's going to be Bentonville West basketball.
Can always count on Ashland to put in effort in the post.
They're going to show a little pressure here. Is this a way to get a spark?
Yeah. Turn up the heat a little bit.
This is Cash into the front court. She'll drive down the lane. Her shot's on the way, out of control.
Yeah.
Offensive foul. So Anna Cash will pick up her first personal. Team foul number 5. Springdale will get the ball with a minute 19 to go. Tied at 22. This is Tolly into the front court. This is a mismatch. Marquisha on Mahone. Yep, she'll pull up, shoot the 3. Marquisha off the front iron, no good. Montgomery comes down with it. It's Montgomery all the way down the lane. Her shot off the glass and good. (24-22), 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tolly with the skip pass. Sarah, corner three-pointer on the way, hits the side of the backboard, no good. It'll be Bentonville West basketball. 30 seconds to go in the half. Springdale down 2. Tatiana quickly off the bench. Janiyah's going to check back in. Looks like Ashland and Sarah will sit.
I would tell you what's going on, but that's like a secret.
Montgomery will inbound. Springdale going to show a little pressure here. This is Mahone to Henry. Henry.
Take one.
Bounce pass to Wilson. Wilson. Her shot won't go. Marquisha with a rebound. Here she comes. Marquisha Behind the back.
Good
Tolly.
find.
Back to Tolly.
Keep swinging.
Springdale will hold for the final shot here. 10 seconds to go. Marquisha. Jumper's on the way. Shot good. Marquisha's got 4 in the quarter. We're tied at 24.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
That's how the half will end. We're tied at 24. We'll be back with the second half shortly. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned, customer friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale. Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. We're about a minute away from starting the second half. We're tied at 24, and leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs tonight is Sarah Vogel. She's got 9 in the first half. Springdale's 24 points. Haley, let's talk a little bit about it. You've been in the locker room when Coach Hunsucker is not real happy with the way things are going. What halftime adjustments do you think are going to be made here by the Lady Bulldogs?
Possibly turning up the pressure on transition defense, just because most of their points are coming from there, and more on the help side since West has been driving towards the middle a lot. But you know, Hunsucker, she's a great coach. Who knows?
West will start with Ashani Hendry, Hallie Wakekaser, Shania Wilson, Anna Cash, and that's Amani Montgomery. Lady Bulldogs are going to change here. Marquisha's going to commit. Tatiana Jania's going to start the second half. Sarah Vogel and Ashlyn Minshew. So that's how we'll start. Springdale will get the ball to start the third quarter. We're tied at 24. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. That's Haley Dugan, former Lady Bulldog, joining us tonight. Glad she's here. And Springdale will start with the basketball. This is Sarah on the wing, watched by Montgomery. Back to T at the top of the key. To Marquisha. Here's Marquisha, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Every time they throw one of those passes to Marquisha, you're always afraid that that's going into the stands, but then you can forget how big her wingspan is. How much ground and space she can cover.
And her vertical.
Oh, it's incredible. Janiah will inbound underneath the basket. The foul's on Montgomery. That's her second. Janiah will inbound, finds Ashlyn on the baseline. Ashlyn back to Janiah. Janiah, nice head fake, drives down the lane. Left hand won't go. Montgomery comes away with a rebound. This is Henry. And batted away by Marquisha. They're going to say the ball last touched by Marquisha. It'll be Bentonville West basketball. Just underway here, second half. 7:32 to go in the third quarter. Tied at 24. 7A West basketball. Springdale comes in 2-0 in conference play. Bentonville West 0-2. Near steal by Marquisha. Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Bentonville West.
Right out of the gates, you can see Marquisha's already turning up the heat.
She's getting a little bit more active, and it's so fun to watch the body language. She just looks like she's so tired, and then all of a sudden,
boom,
she turns it on, and right there, Bentonville West turns it over. Sarah into the front court. Back to Tatiana, and Springdale will set the offense.
Sarah is wide open.
Marquisha to Janiah. The foul line. Shots on the way. Janiah no good. Tracked down by Sarah. Baseline jumper on the way. Good.
Her jumper is looking really nice tonight.
Sarah's in double figures. She's got 11. Springdale's got the lead at 26-24. Nice pass underneath to Wakekaser, and that's good.
See, it's that transition.
Wakekaser's got her first points of the second half. First points of the ball game for her. Marquisha.
Oh, put her on the line.
We got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who they call that on. Looks like that's going to go on Hallie Wakekaser. That'll be her third. It's a non-shooting foul. Janiah will inbound underneath the basket. Janiah, three-pointer on the way. Good.
Look at that. Go, Naya.
Janiah's first three-pointer in conference play, and Springdale's lead is 3 at 29-26. This is Wilson.
Good D, Ash.
And we're going to get a timeout, Bentonville West. 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Springdale leads by 3. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale. Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
6:35 to go third quarter. Springdale leads by 3, 29-26. Haley and I were talking about Marquisha going on one of those runs. But it's been balanced scoring tonight. Sarah Vogel leads all scorers with 11. Jania's chipping in. You got Ashland with a couple. It's been that balanced scoring. You haven't had to just hand the ball to Marquisha and say, go get us 2. So Imani Montgomery will inbound. This is Ashandi Henry. Drives down the lane, shots off the glass, and good.
Way to push the ball, T.
There's Sarah. Shot won't go. Jania comes away with it. They're going to say she pushed off. Foul's going to go on Jania. That'll be her first personal. This is Wilson. Drops it underneath. Shot won't go. Jania comes away with it.
Yeah, Nia, way to be strong.
It's Kelsey Wood on the shot. She knocks it away. Here comes Anna Cash. She's fouled by Sarah Vogel. Sarah went to help her up. And, Anna Cash didn't want any part of that.
I wouldn't.
Wow. They're going to say it's a shooting foul.
Lucky they didn't call it technical. Goodness, Sarah.
That's 2 on Sarah. It's team foul number 2. Cash goes to the line. First shot on the way, good. Second shot's off the front iron, no good. Sarah comes away with it. We're tied at 29, 5:50 to go, third quarter. This is Marquisha. Back to T. Finds Jania on the wing.
Yep, I told you they should have gone in the zone. Look at them.
They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow favors Bentonville West. Springdale will turn it over. So 5.5 minutes to go. We're tied at 29. This is Ashani Henry into the front court. Shania Wilson. She'll let fly with a three-pointer. Shots on the way and good.
Her shot is pretty.
Wilson's got her second three-pointer of the basketball game, and it's 32-29 Bentonville West. Jania. Shot on the way, back iron, no good. Cash comes away with a rebound.
You know, we're not taking bad shots.
This is Henry, drops to Wilson. Off the glass and good.
Goodness, that's an all-around athlete.
West lead has grown to 5 at 34-29. 4:45 to go. Third quarter. Sarah, three-pointer on the way. Shot rounds around, no good. Battle for the basketball is going to go off Jania. It'll be Bentonville West. Olivia's going to check in. Jaquita's going to check in. Jania and Ashland will sit down.
But you know, we're not taking bad shots. They're just not going in.
Just not going down. Tolly's also going to check in. T will sit. Montgomery will inbound, gets it to Wilson. Springdale going to show some pressure here. Broken by West. Henry into the front court, bounce pass to Wood underneath the basket and good. Bentonville West with their largest lead at 7, 36-29. This is Marquisha. Back to Jaquita. Jaquita going to drive. Shot on the way. Thought she got hacked.
Yeah,
Sarah's going to track it down. Let's fly with a shot. No good. Wilson with a rebound.
They're just not going in.
Henry racing into the front court to Wilson. Wilson with a little crossover. Stolen by Marquisha. Here she comes. Marquisha Davis on the break. One-on-one with Ashani Henry. Shot up and good.
Should have dunked it. For anybody listening, Marquisha can dunk the ball.
She can dunk. We've got a timeout. 3:46 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 5. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back to Springdale. 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Springdale trails by 5, 36-31. A couple of changes for the Lady Bulldogs. Marquisha's in along with Tali, Olivia, Jaquita, and Sarah coming out of the huddle for Bentonville West. You got the 9th grader, Colchin, Montgomery, Mahone. Looks like Anna Cash and Shania Wilson. So Springdale trails by 5. This is Colchin.
Look at her dribbling between her legs.
How you like this matchup? You got a 9th grader, one of the best players in the state. Not saying we got a mismatch, but they're going to get a push on Tali. That'll be her second.
Size mismatch.
Size, yeah, I mean the whole thing.
Length, age, it's fine.
This is Cash, back to Colchin, picked up there by Marquisha. Looks like Coach Hunsucker wants to stop any penetration. Near steal by Sarah. Cash comes away with it. This is Anna Cash. Drives baseline. Back to Mahone. Her three-pointer on the way is good.
Goodness.
They are knocking shots down. Casey Mahone with the three-pointer. The lead's at 8. There's Marquisha. Finds Sarah. Back to Tali. So we go under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sarah, three-pointer on the way, shot no good. Jaquita comes away with it. Jaquita has her shot blocked, and they're going to say she was fouled. That's going to go on Montgomery. That'll be her 3rd personal. Team foul number 3.
Jaquita's also an energy giver. She's great at that. Defense, on the boards.
She's kind of playing that role like Aisha Davis played last year.
Exactly.
Got a conversation going down here between Olivia and the referee. Looks like it's all good. That'll send Jaquita to the line. Looking to cut into that 8-point lead. First shot on the way. Back iron, no good. Second shot for Jaquita. Is good. Jaquita's got 6 in the game. The lead is 7. This is Colchin.
Gonna educate you a little bit.
Tell me.
We're in a 1-3-1. Can you see it?
I can see it.
There you go.
Marquisha on the point. That's Olivia. Cuts off Anna Cash, and Springdale looks to push. Yep, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Anna Cash. That'll be her second. 2:13 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 7. There's Tali. Tali on the drive. Down.
Good pass.
Drops it off to Olivia. Shots off the glass and good. Nice play by Tali and Olivia. Foul's going to go on Kelsey Mahone. That's her first. Waykhazer's going to check in. Olivia's going to go to the line trying to complete the three-point play.
She's got it.
Olivia can't get the rebound. It's going to be off Montgomery, and it'll be Springdale basketball. Sarah will inbound. 1:57 to go, third quarter. Springdale trails by 5. Tolly finds Marquisha.
Yikes. Go up.
Looks like Springdale's going to reset here. Sarah going to drive, pull up. Shot won't go. Montgomery with a rebound. This is Kulchin into the front court. And we've got a timeout, Bentonville West. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Springdale trails by 5. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Springdale trails by 5. It's Haley Dugan, former Lady Bulldog, joining us up here. And how are you enjoying your experience so far?
I like it. I really like it up here.
Got Wendy, man in the controls. Springdale break the huddle. Be the same 5, Olivia, Marquisha, Jaquita, Tatiana, and Sarah. For Bentonville West, it's Montgomery, Cash, Waykhazer, Kulchin, and Shawnee Wilson. As we start, as I said, 90 seconds to go. This is Cash. Back to Kulchin.
Be big.
This is Waykhazer, back to Wilson. Her shot on the way. Won't go. Guess who? Rebound, Marquisha. Marquisha's going to lead the break. Here she comes. Finds Sarah on the wing. Shot on the way. Sarah can't get it to go. Jaquita rebound. Shot won't go, and Montgomery comes away with it. Missed opportunity there for the Lady Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah,
and there's Marquisha with the shot, and good. Here she comes, Marquisha Davis. Last 50 seconds of the quarter, Springdale trails by 3. Nearly turned over. Springdale's got the freshman pinned, and we're going to get a timeout, Bentonville West. 39.7 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 3. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Welcome back to Springdale. 39.7 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 3. 39-36. Quick reminder, the boys game will follow about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, 7:30-ish. The Springdale boys looking for their first win in conference play against Bentonville West. And then Tuesday, we will be on the road in Bentonville. Start time 6 o'clock for the girls game, about 7:30 for the boys. So here we go, last 35 seconds of the quarter. This is Henry, finds Wilson in the corner. This is Montgomery, hook shot off the glass and good.
Just a nice vertical. Little jumper.
Her first points in the quarter. Lead goes back to 5 at 41-36.
Look at her.
Sarah, let's fly, no good. It's Wilson with a rebound. This is Anna Cash. Wilson at the buzzer is good. And that's how the quarter will end. As we head to the fourth, Springdale trails by 7. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
So we start the fourth quarter. Springdale trails by 7, 43-36. West outscoring the Lady Bulldogs 19-12 in that quarter. 6 different Lady Wolverines scoring for Bentonville West. Now Springdale's got their work cut out for them. This is T in the corner. Finds Marquisha. Back to Janiyah. She'll let fly. Three-pointer on the way. Janiyah goes. 3-point basket. Janiyah's got 8. We've got a steal. Here comes Springdale. T quickly into the front court. Looking for Marquisha. And that's impossible to stop. Marquisha with the and one. Springdale with a quick 5 points. It's cut the lead down to 2. They're looking to make it 1. Marquisha will go to the line. Henry's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first. It's team foul number 6. Marquisha goes to the line to complete the 3-point play. Shot on the way and good. The lead's down to 1. Springdale scores 6 quick points to start the fourth quarter. Now he's going to turn off the heat, and guess who? What? Oh, Marquisha behind the back. Here she comes. My gosh. My goodness. Marquisha Davis has scored 5 in the opening 45 seconds, and Springdale has the lead at 44-43. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Marquisha. You know, we talked about it all game long. All of a sudden, she can explode. I don't know why teams continue to try those passes across court with her standing halfway there. Her wingspan and her vertical are just incredible.
She doesn't look that big. She is that big.
You know, I stood next to her. I mean, I'm 6'2", and I stood next to her during the JV game. I mean, she is not. She has filled out quite a bit. She is, and we've got an offensive foul. An illegal screen, and Springdale's going to get the basketball with a chance to extend the lead.
No, I was waiting until they were going to call that.
It's 2 on Wilson. There's life in this building. Mahone will check in.
One thing I love about this gym is it can be halfway full, and then it sounds like it's packed.
A lot of players come in here will tell you this is the loudest gym in the 7A West. Springdale scored the first 8 points of the quarter, taking the lead at 44-43. Here's Ashland down on the block, stolen by Montgomery. Quickly ahead to Anna Cash. She'll track it down, pull it back out. Mahone spots up, three-pointer. That's going to be short. Janiyah comes away with it. Janiyah, 1-on-4, and she's going to dribble it off her foot and turn it over. Little out of control there by Janiyah.
It's all right.
6.5 to go, fourth quarter. This is Waycaser. To Mahone, she'll try the three again. That's short as well. That didn't get anything, and Springdale's got the basketball. Marquisa's shot won't go, whistle and a foul. That looks like they're going to call Waycaser. That's 4 on Waycaser. And like we talked about, Marquisa had 10 coming into the quarter. She's got 15 now. Her average on the season, 22.9. First shot on the way and good. This just feels like a 15-point fourth quarter for Marquisa. Shania Wilson will check back in. Now, you've played with her. I mean, you've seen this in practice. You've seen it in games. Does this just get the ball to 24 and get out of the way?
Just watch out.
Marquisa gets both. Springdale's lead goes to 3 at 46-43.
It's really more of a don't let her get started or she can't stop. Like, there's no stopping her.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Hold you.
I mean, Henry's pass picked off by Marquisa. Shot won't go. Janiyah tracks it down. Off the glass and in. Good teamwork there. Janiyah and Marquisa, they've got all the points here in the fourth quarter for Springdale. Springdale's lead is now at 5.
Woo!
I mean, this is just a size mismatch. This is going to be hard for Henry to get the basketball into the people that she needs to. This is Cash, open three-pointer on the way, good. Nice shot by Anna Cash. Good answer there by Bentonville West. The lead's 2 at 48-46. Coach Hunsucker says slow it down.
Quee's tired.
Springdale going to slow the pace a little bit. As we approach 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Springdale leads by 2, 48-46. Marquisa has it knocked away. Wilson comes away with it. Here comes Anna Cash. Off the glass, won't go. Henry comes away with the rebound, and I don't know how that's not a travel. Thank you.
Yep.
Went to the floor unimpeded, so they'll call the travel, and Springdale will get the basketball. Colchin's going to check in. .4:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Springdale leads by 2, 48-46. Taylor Dugan, I'm Zach Arns. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. 7A West basketball. Springdale looking to go to 3-0, and we've got a timeout, Springdale. 4:46 to go in the fourth. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence. It's Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best.
4:45 to go in the 4:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Springdale leads by 2. Springdale's going to inbound the basketball. Ashland, Olivia, T, Marquisa, and Janiyah are the 5 on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Looks like West's going to show a little bit of a zone here. Marquisa to Olivia. Back to T, and Springdale will reset. Marquisa. Shot from the baseline's no good. Wilson's going to track down the rebound. West looking to tie or take the lead. This is Colchin. Back to Wilson. They work it around. Mahone, three-pointer on the way. That's good. Kelsey Mahone's got a three-pointer, and Bentonville West goes back up by one, 49-48. There's Marquisha back to T. Tatiana yet to score in the ball game. This is Janiyah.
Poor Ashlyn, she's working so hard in the post.
She and Wilson are going at it down on the block. Springdale just working it around the perimeter. Here's Marquisha. She's open. Jumper on the way. Good.
Pretty. You know I taught her that.
Yep. Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's got 9 in the quarter, 19 in the ball game. There's a long shot on the way. Janiyah comes away with it. Sarah's going to check in at the next whistle. Here's Janiyah. Floater on the way. No good.
Oh, get that.
Fights for her own rebound, and now we're going to have
Get on the floor.
Marquisha's
Yes,
going to come away with it, and we've got a timeout. So Springdale's going to call a timeout. 3:16 to go in the ballgame. They lead by 1. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Welcome back to Springdale. 3:16 to go in the ballgame. Springdale leads by 1. It's Haley Dugan, former Lady Bulldog, joining us here tonight. Glad to have her along. Got Wendy manning the controls. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Again, we'll be on the air Tuesday night from Bentonville. Make the trip up I-49 to take on the Tigers. Game time for the girls, 6 o'clock. Boys, 7:30. Got the boys coming up later after the conclusion of this one. 1-point ball game as we start again here in the fourth quarter. This is Tatiana with the basketball. To Marquisha at the foul line. Back to Olivia. Back to T. There's Sarah.
Ooh.
To Olivia. Three-pointer on the way. Shot halfway down, won't go. Ashlyn comes away with it. Springdale reset. Sarah.
Good
on the
ball
way.
movement. Atta babies.
Sarah Vogel's got 13. Springdale's lead is 3. This is Cash.
Oh,
Looking
be
for
there.
Wilson underneath. T knocks it away. This is Colchin, has it knocked away, and they're going to get, I believe they're going to get Olivia from the foul.
How many is that
It's
on
going to
her?
be 4 on Olivia. It's going to send Colchin to the line. Colchin, the freshman, she's got 6 in the game. She's been silent since Marquisha was put on her. She gets the first. Waycaser's going to check in for Mahone. Looks like Henry's going to come in for the shooter. 2:38 to go. Springdale's lead is 2. We can make that a 1-point game. Colchin gets them both.
One-point game. 1 point.
2:35 to go, 52-51 our score. Springdale going to take their time here on this possession. Clock running at 2:20. There's Marquisha. Marquisha, a little stutter step, drives the late shot. Won't go. Cash comes away with it. Marquisha got to the basket, couldn't finish. Lady Wolverines down the basketball. They're going to get Olivia for number 5. And that's going to end her night. She'll leave the ball game with 4 points.
She played such a good game tonight.
So Olivia fouls out. We'll see who Coach Hunsucker is going to take off the bench. Looks like they're going to Jaquita. Bentonville West will inbound underneath. It'll be Montgomery to inbound. So Jaquita checks back in. She's had a good night. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Sarah with the steal. Ill-advised pass by Bentonville West. Springdale's got the basketball. There's Marquisha. So we go under 2 minutes to go. Springdale by 1, 52-51. Been a great one so far. Let's see if the Lady Bulldogs can make it a great one all the way to the end. Here's Jaquita with the basketball. Back to Ashland. Springdale going to work some clock here. So they're in a little bit of trouble, and we've got a timeout. 1:40 to go. Springdale leads by 1. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here. Here. And here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome back to Springdale. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Springdale leads by 1. They'll inbound when we resume play. Boys game will come up in about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And we'll be on the road Tuesday night. And we're I'm going to ask Wendy a question. We're back here next Friday, correct? Van Buren's in town. I thought that was right.
Don't get iced in.
No, it's going to be weather's going to be better. Weather's going to be better. That's all I can do. That's all I can say. Weather's going to be better. So Springdale will inbound. 1:40 to go. Same 5 on the floor. Janiyah inbounds. I'll check that. Janiah's checked in for Jaquita. Here she comes. Marquisha picks up her dribble. A little bit of trouble. Ashland comes away with it.
Be strong.
Back to Marquisha. This is who you want with the basketball, and they're going to get Anna Cash for the foul. That's 3 on Cash. It's team foul number 9.
Ooh,
Marquisha will go to the line and shoot 1-1. Wade Kaiser and Montgomery will check back in. This is an offense for defense move. Marquisha's got 19, 9 of which have come here in the fourth quarter. Springdale stormed back from a 7-point deficit. Jaquita will check in. Janiyah will sit. Coach Hunsucker making a, talking to the referees. Looks like we've got some sort of issue. Your dad, Haley's dad, does the PA here at Bulldog Gymnasium. You ever tell you what these conversations are like?
I don't ever ask.
I think we should, because
all right,
half the time we can't figure out what they're doing. Now we've got a referees conference right before we get to the 1-1 by Marquisha. And we wait.
And we wait. I wonder what they're talking about.
Coach Hunsucker was talking to the referee on the far side about something. Now we've got a conversation going on with Coach Richardson there from Bentonville West. Now we're going to have a conversation with Coach Hunsucker. And she's satisfied with the explanation.
And
now it looks like we're ready to go. So it's 1-1, 1:26 to go. Marquisha gets it to go.
Automatic.
Third straight game, conference play with 20 points. Second shot's on the way, rolls in.
Automatic, Zach.
Marquisha's got 21, 11 in the quarter. Springdale leads by 3, 54-51. This is Wade Kaiser to Henry. Almost a miscommunication between those two. He's got Henry. Now they're going to go to Wilson. Wilson's had a great night. Thought she walked. There she is off the glass and good.
All right, y'all. Come on.
Janiyah Wilson's got 16. The lead is 54-53. Last 55 seconds of the ball game. This is Sarah.
Be smart,
Bounce
Sarah.
pass to Jaquita.
Oh,
Throws
God.
it to.
Sorry.
Got to remember who you're throwing it to. There's Marquisha. This is who you want with the basketball. This is Marquisha. Crosses are over to T in the corner. They're going to pull it back out. This is exactly why you want Marquisha with the basketball. 28 seconds to go. Marquisha with the basketball. They're going to have to foul her soon. This is Ashlyn. Back to Marquisha. Now they're going to try and double her. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to send her to the line. Fouls on
Queen.
Anna Cash. That's 4. Be team foul number 10, double bonus. 19.3 to go.
What is Quee at now? 21?
21 for the game, 11 in the quarter. I told you when the quarter started, this felt like a 15-point fourth quarter for Marquisha. Her first shot is on the way.
Oh.
No good. This is a big free throw here for Marquisha.
She's got it. I believe in Quee. Believe in Quee. Believe in Quee.
Second shot on the way and good.
Told y'all to believe in Quee.
She's got a dozen in the quarter. Kiara Conley's going to check in.
Should be a t-shirt. Believe in Quee.
19.3 to go. 55-53 is our score. Kiara checks in. Jaquita will check out. Springdale getting some size on the floor, and the crowd comes to their feet for the last 19 seconds of the quarter. This is Henry, picked up by Marquisha.
Ooh, my heart is racing. Y'all better help.
This is Wilson, and we've got a whistle. And it looks like a timeout, Bentonville West. They're going to put some time back on the clock. Clock says 14.7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
14.7 seconds to go in the ballgame. Springdale leads by 2. Janaya is going to check back in. So it'll be Ashlyn, Sarah, Tatiana, Janaya, and Marquisha. For Bentonville West, it's Ashani Henry, Anna Cash. You got Imani Montgomery, Hallie Waykazer, and Shawnee Wilson. You got to feel like, Haley, that this is going into Shawnee Wilson. She's had the big night, and guess who Springdale puts on her?
Quisha?
Yep. And now the referee's going to have a conversation. And here we go. 14.7 to go in the ballgame.
Oh,
This is Henry.
Don't let her catch it. That's your game
10
plan.
seconds. Wilson.
Oh!
To Montgomery. Montgomery
Oh.
dribbles it off her foot.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Springdale basketball. 2.6 to go in the ball game. Springdale's going to have to inbound. Now they're going to bring in Colchin and Mahone.
Golly, these girls are giving me a heart attack.
Tell you, this is hasn't been vintage Springdale basketball tonight, but if they can get out of here with a victory, they will certainly take it. I'm no expert here, but I say you throw it up to Marquisha. She's got a pretty solid height advantage.
Oh, goodness.
Waykazer checks out.
I'd figure they'd double her.
There's Marquisha, and they're going to foul her. 1.8 seconds to go. Marquisha's going to go to the line with a chance to put this one away.
I guess that one doesn't work. Oh, nope, 1.1.
That'll be 1.1 seconds. called the foul on. I think the foul went on Cash. They're saying it was on a number 32 who's not on the floor. But regardless, that sends Quisha to the line to shoot the double bonus. First shot's on the way and good.
Boom.
She's got 13 in the quarter, 23 in the ball game. Montgomery and Waykazer check back in. A make on this puts this ball game away, and Springdale's going to move to 3-0. Second shot on the way, short. Montgomery comes away with it, and that is how the ball game will end. Our final score: Springdale 56, Bentonville West 53. The boys' game's coming up. Haley, I enjoyed it. You want to do this again?
Heck yeah.
All righty. We'll do this again. Haley, thank you very much for joining us. 56-53, our final score. Coach Wayne Stellick's coming up here in just a second. We'll talk to him about all the goings-on in and around Springdale High School. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs.
I'm Haley. This is Zach.
And you're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together. Catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale. Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. Our Springdale Lady Bulldogs get their third conference win of the year, beating Bentonville West 56-53. Good ball game. Marquisha Davis leading all scores with 23. And joining us as he always does here at home games, Coach Wayne Stellick, the athletics director here at the Springdale School District. How are you, sir?
Feeling a lot better after that nice W by the Bulldogs there.
Yeah, that fourth quarter, that quick 12 points got Springdale underway, and from that point forward, the Lady Bulldogs undefeated in conference play. They go to 13-4 on the year. They certainly got it rolling.
Well, primetime players step up at the prime time. In that last 4 or 5 minutes, Miss Davis made some plays, hit some shots, took care of the basketball, and just took the team on her shoulders and said, okay, let's go win this thing, and they did.
Yeah, it's been a joy just to watch her this year, and just think we got another year and a half with her.
Exactly.
She's going to be around for a while. So we were talking before the girls' game that a lot going on. You've got the winter sports wrestling going on. You've got And I'm going to ask you about the track here in a little bit because I drive past it every day when I come over here. But let's start with wrestling. And
well, the neat thing about our district right now, when we start back school, we're going to have every Monday and Thursday, we're going to have 4 junior highs full of basketball. Now, it may be 7th and 8th grade or it may be 9th grade, but every Monday and Thursday, if you want to come out and watch some future Bulldogs or future Wildcats, come to one of our gyms, and there's entertainment. Last night, for example, we had 4 gyms full of basketball. Jones Center, Springdale's Jones Center hosted a swim meet with our kids there. Come over here, and HAR-BER and Springdale are hosting a quad with Russellville and Greenwood. So we had a great crowd here. And I mean, it's just if you want to get involved in Springdale athletics and watch our future or our current kids, we got places to go. You can go watch and play.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and then the Springdale schools certainly excelling. Our Springdale girls playing very well. The HAR-BER boys playing very well. The Springdale boys about to get ready to go here. They're going to get their first conference win of the night, first conference win of the year tonight against Bentonville West. And it's a good time to be here in Springdale.
Well, we got some great things going. We've got great leadership by our district, and we got teachers and coaches and faculty that understand athletics and how we can help drive the bus to get kids connected to our schools. And to go back to your track question earlier that I forgot about, we've been hoping now when the weather gets up to be 50 degrees for 3 or 4 days, we can lay the track surface. Well, since about November, when they were going to lay it, it either rained or got cold for 2 or 3 days, warmed up. Well, like this week, it was 60 degrees on Thursday at noon, and by 6 o'clock, yeah,
last
exactly.
Night, yeah.
So we don't know when that's going to happen, but that's the only thing delaying getting that track finished and getting a nice red Bulldog red surface on there.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see it. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to come by and drive by the school, it's going to be a beautiful facility when they finish it, and I'm excited to go watch our guys run. And it's just a great time for Springdale athletics all the way around, from the guys on the senior level to the folks in the 7th and on down. I mean, it's just a great time to be here in Springdale. You watch all the young talent coming through in all the sports. It's just a lot of fun to watch these guys.
What I like about it, Zach, is the fact that with our 7th grade athletics that we've had now for 3 years, we've now got between 3,800 and probably 4,000 student athletes wearing our uniform. Now, we've got 10 different uniforms, and it's sometimes hard to keep track of things, but we've got kids connected. And when we watch 7th grade and 8th grade, we know that in the next 2 or 3 years, they'll be up here in Bulldog Gym watching and playing some basketball right here in the hardwood.
You mentioned that 7th grade athletics. I had a chance a couple weeks ago to talk to Fitz Hill down in Little Rock, and he was talking about they're going to try and start that based on your cue, that gap year where kids are, don't really, can you play football? There may not be offered sports in that 7th grade year. And Dr. Hill was very, very complimentary of you and the way that your program has sort of adapted to that and taken off. And he pointed to Springdale as the example for why athletics at that level are so important.
Well, Springdale's done a lot of neat things in the last 100 years. And our athletic department and our school, we've continued to lead things in our area and in the state. And so it's one of those things that when I retire from this job, and it ain't going to happen tomorrow, but I'll put in my top 10 list, starting 7th grade athletics, what the impact it had on the classroom, in the buildings, and on athletics.
And you're starting to see those kids who were the beneficiaries of that 7th grade program. You're starting to see them come up through the ranks, and we're going to the next group of kids that come through. They're going to be the ones that are a product of that 7th grade.
Next year's sophomore class in our city will be the original 7th grade group, and we look at what Lakeside football did this past year, and other kids, some individual kids, the things that have done. We've got some 9th grade players, basketball players on the HAR-BER side of town playing on the varsity. So that development stage has really made a good impact in our district.
I know something you and I had talked about earlier was last night at the Northwest Arkansas Touchdown Club. A couple of Bulldogs were honored. We honored 48 athletes from across the region in 16 different categories, and Springdale had a host of winners.
So tell me who all won last night, Zach. Let me interview you for a second. Who won last night? Tell me who the award winners.
I was fortunate enough to MC the event, and from Springdale, Lane Hutchins won our Scholar Athlete of the Year award. Lane with a 4.75 GPA, has a 32 ACT. He's going to be going to Rose
That's an
Hall.
Athlete, right?
Yeah,
That's an athlete with the GPA like that. Okay.
He certainly is, and he actually, when he's told me before that the reason he came to Springdale was the academic opportunities that Springdale gave him. He'll be attending Rose Hulman, which is one of the best engineering schools in the country next year, and he's going to get a chance to play football. The big winner of the night was the big man, Isaiah Nichols, that dude. He won our Defensive Lineman of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and the Kyler Williams Player of the Year, which is the overall best player. Isaiah cleaned up last night. Got a chance to talk with him a little bit afterwards. He was beaming, very, very happy, very, very proud. All the coaches were there. Zach Clark, Derek Moore, some old coaches. Jacob Gill was over there, and it was nice to see a lot of old Bulldogs over there with a chance to congratulate Isaiah. And we had 4 nominees. Juwan Boyd, who's going to take the floor here in just a couple of minutes in our Newcomer of the Year category. We had Eliu Enrique was up for Offensive Lineman of the Year. On the other side of town, Jesus Azumbo was up for Kicker of the Year. And I know Tevin Eckwood was up for Kick Returner of the Year. Got a chance to see Coach Wood, talk to him for a little bit. So it was good. Springdale was well represented. There were a lot of Springdale folks.
I appreciate the job you did there last night, because when people see you now, they look at you with your career that you've got going on, but they still connect you with Springdale Bulldogs. And so when you're out there speaking, doing things, people, there's a Springdale person right there. We appreciate that.
I always wearing a red tie. I always do. Everywhere I go, I wear that red tie. But I appreciate you stopping by. We're about ready to get started with the boys' game here, and we'll do this again next Friday when Van Buren's in town.
Well, let's go get our second W of the night.
That would
be
great.
Zach?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. We're about ready to start the boys' game, Bentonville West and Springdale. Joining me here in the broadcast position, it's like a celeb show around here today. Just had Coach Stellick, Haley Dugan joined us for the girls' game. Now I got my partner during football season, Carlos Trevino. Hi, Carlos. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. It's been a while since I've been in the Bulldog Gymnasium. So it's very different layout here. I like the new floor that they just put in.
New floor, new lights. It's a great place to be. And we're getting ready for some 7A West basketball. West comes in 11-4. Springdale on the year 9-6. And we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Senior
So there you have it, the starting lineup. Significant height advantage just looking at the rosters for Bentonville West. 5 on the floor for Springdale will be Carl Fitch, Juwan Boyd, Trentez Scales, Marquise Donahue, Joe Jibke. That's the same 5 that started on Tuesday night against HAR-BER. For Bentonville West, Boston Barron, he's number 33, listed at 6'6". You got number 24 out there, that's Ben Larson. He is listed at 6'5". Number 31, that is Collier Blackburn, 6'4". You got Gabe Hornsby, at 6'4". He's a guard. And the point guard, that is number 2, Dylan Bailey. So we are set for basketball here in the 7A West. He's Carlos. I'm Zach. I waited a while to say that. Nice to have you back.
Good to be back.
Springdale comes in 0-2 in conference play. Bentonville West 1-1, blown out by Fayetteville in their last outing, looking to right that. So Carl will jump center against Boston Barron, and we are underway as Barron wins the tap. It's number 2, Dylan Bailey with the basketball. Nice steal by Juwan. Springdale looking to push ahead to Trentez, off the glass and in. So Springdale starts quickly. Trentez Scales with the first 2 points of the ball game.
Springdale's absolutely going to need to definitely have pressure against West here tonight with the size advantage that they have.
It is significant. This is Hornsby. Down the lane, has it batted away, comes away with it. Finds Bailey. This is Barron. Well, it might get called for a push-off. But West will reset. This is Dylan Bailey. Marquise Donahue checking Hornsby. This is Barron. Drops to Larson. Shot on the way. Won't go. Barron bats it around. Still can't get it to go. Now we got a tie-up underneath. And they're going to say jump ball, possession arrow to the Springdale Bulldogs. So good start for Springdale. Just about a minute into the ball game. They lead 2-0. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Just a reminder that we will be on the road on Tuesday at Bentonville. Game time 6 p.m. for the girls. Boys about 7:30. This is Trentez Scales into the front court. He'll hand to Joe. Joe over to Juwan. This is a mismatch. Juwan, nice move down the lane. His shot's knocked away. They're going to say last touched by Bentonville will be Springdale basketball. First basketball game you called?
Yeah.
It takes a while. It's different than football. The pacing's different.
It really is.
Marquise to inbound, looking for Juwan. Juwan, let's fly. Three-pointer on the way, won't go. Good box out there by Larson. Boston Barron tracks it down. Carl comes away with a loose ball. And Springdale's going to throw it into the backcourt, and that'll be over and back, and Bentonville West will get the basketball. Were you here on Tuesday night?
I actually was not. I was working.
It was
I watched it on the live stream, but
I apologize. It was a crazy night. The place was packed. And Juwan with yet another steal. Juwan takes Boston Barron to the rack. Shot won't go. Barron comes away with a rebound. Still 2-0. 6:20 to go, first quarter. This is Dylan Bailey, watched there by Trentez Scales. West again comes in 1-1 in conference play. They're 11-4 overall. Won a couple of preseason basketball tournaments. Springdale won the Siloam Springs tournament just before New Year's. They come in 0-2 in conference play. Shots on the way, won't go. Juwan pulls it down. Springdale's got numbers. Carl leads the break. Don't say that very often. And he'll get it back to Juwan, and Springdale will reset. Here's Joe Jibke.
It's great to see the boys basketball team be able to run and go with these teams here in the 7A West compared to the last few years.
Ball's going to be batted out of bounds. It'll be Bentonville West basketball. Or check that off Bentonville West. It'll be Springdale ball. Joe will inbound. This is Marquise Donahue. Down to Carl. Carl powers his way in. Shot won't go. Boston Barron with a rebound. Nice steal by Trentez. Trentez on his way to the basket. Shots blocked by Hornsby.
Hornsby had a nice chase down block right there.
Yeah, Track Trentez from behind. This is Barron down the lane. His shot won't go, and they're going to say offensive foul. Boston Barron will be whistled for the foul, the charge. Springdale will get the basketball back. So Springdale's playing pretty well on the defensive end. They're just going to get a couple of those shots to go. Got to be aware that this is a very, very tall basketball team.
Absolutely. The Bentonville West team has a great head coach, coach that I'm familiar with, and Greg White over there. So he was here when I was a student here at Springdale High, so he's very respected here in the halls of Springdale.
Trentez will bring it into the front court. 3 minutes gone here, first quarter. This is Marquise, finds Joe in the corner. Joe, shots on the way, won't go. Barron with a rebound. Two 2-0 our score. Only basket in the game by Jawan Boyd, and we're going to get a push on Trentez. That's 1 on Trentez. It's team foul number 1. .439 to go first quarter. Still 2-0 our score. This is Barron. This is Collier Blackburn. Finds Bailey in the corner. A couple of West players bump into each other. They almost screened each other. This is Bailey down the lane. His shot won't go. Rebounds pulled down by Marquise. Quickly ahead to Jawan. Jawan. His shot won't go. Jawan struggling with the height of Gabe Hornsby. Had a couple of shots down underneath the basket. Nice steal by Marquise. Springdale with numbers. Finds Jawan. Back to Marquise. And shots up and in. So Marquise has his first 2. Springdale's got a 4-0 lead with 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Great passing there by the Springdale team. West looked at it, they just kind of threw that back towards Hornsby, and it kind of got away from him.
They're going to turn it over. So the Springdale defense causing some issues for Bentonville West. Jawan will inbound the basketball. 3:52 to go in the quarter. Springdale 4-0. This has been the pattern for the Bulldogs. Quick starts, just haven't been able to finish a couple of these. Here's Carl, three-pointer on the way. Shot rattles off the rim. Hornsby tracks it down. He'll bring her into the front court. This is Hornsby trying to power his way in. You get a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to get Joe Jibke. It's his first personal. Colin Blackburn's going to check in for Boston Barron. Colin Blackburn, a 6-foot senior. It's a nice shot there by Collier Blackburn. West is on the board, 4-2. There's Jawan. Carl. It's a young Springdale team. Trentez Scales, a sophomore. There's Carl. Finds Marquise in the corner. Shots on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Blackburn. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to go on Donahue. Indeed it does. It's Marquise, that's his first personal. With 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Tavari Eckwood's going to check in. Tavari had a great game on Tuesday night. Also checking in for Springdale, number 12, Vincent Mason. And Edwin Aquino. So wholesale changes for Coach Price. This is a... I'd say this is the speed team, but everything's the speed team. This team likes to run and go fast. Vincent Mason had a good game on Tuesday night against HAR-BER. Tavari was fantastic. This is Hornsby. Thought we were going to get a push there. Hornsby, his shot's on the way and good. So 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 4. Springdale races into the front court. Mason back to Jawan. Springdale reset. If you're just joining us, the Springdale girls 56-53 winners. First game of the night. The girls now 3-0 in conference, 13-4 overall. Marquisha Davis led everybody with 23 points, 13 of which came in the fourth quarter. Here's Tavari Eckwood. Down the lane, Tavari left-handed, and they're going to say he traveled. So Springdale turns it over. 2:31 to go in the quarter. West will inbound. This is Bailey. Watched there by Edwin Aquino. Knocked away by Mason. Ball goes way up in the air, and Bailey comes away with it. Nice steal by Juwan. Juwan. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. So he's going to draw the foul there on Blackburn. Edwin Aquino took a hard shot on the pick and is still down. Now he's getting to his feet. Physical game so far.
Yeah. I couldn't tell on that screen if I was watching a Mason come across the middle and hit a wide receiver there for a second or if it was a pick play. And I was like, all right.
Trentez Scales is at the scorer's table. He'll get set to check in. Jawan's going to go to the line. His first shot's up and good. Hunter Swoboda is going to check in, as well as Garrett Wilmot. Tez comes back in for Springdale. Second shot on the way for Juwan is good. 2:04 to go in the quarter. Springdale leads 6-4. Springdale going to show a little full court pressure here. This is Hornsby. Ahead to Swoboda. Wilmot, three-pointer on the way, good. So Wilmot quickly off the bench with three. Bentonville West has their first lead of the ball game at 7-6. This is Mason to Tez. Tez lets fly a three-pointer. That's off the front iron, no good. Blackburn with the rebound. This is Wilmot. Double teamed in the corner, and we're going to get a travel. So West is going to turn the basketball over. Looks like Joe Jibke's going to check in.
I think Coach White over there for West was trying to get a timeout while he was in the corner, but I don't think any of the refs
He's
seen
looking
him.
for an explanation.
Both him and Coach Stamps for Fayetteville are very interesting coaches to watch and animation-wise. They're two, I think, of my favorite coaches.
1:25 to go in the first quarter. Springdale trails by 1, 7-6. Juwan's got the basketball. We'll get it to Vincent over on the corner. And we've got a whistle. It's like they're going to call Joe for the, looks like an illegal screen. Springdale will turn it back over. It's like Marquise is going to check back in. Boston Barron's coming in for Bentonville West. So after all of that, 1:17 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 1, 7-6. This is Hornsby down the lane, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who they're going to call this on. Marquise Donahue's going to pick up the foul. That's 2 on him. It's a 2-shot foul. Hornsby's got 2 points so far tonight. First shot is short, no good. Trentez Scales going to check back in. Marquise will sit down with those 2 fouls. Second shot, little strong. Mason comes away with a rebound. So Springdale still trails by 1. So we approach a minute to go here in the first quarter. Here's Carl on the wing. Matched up with Swoboda. To Juwan. Juwan, three-pointer on the way. Rolls off. Swoboda with the rebound. This is Wilmot. Oh, near steal by Tavari. Hornsby finds Blackburn in the corner. Shots on the way and good. Three-pointer there by Blackburn. West has their largest lead at 10-6. Here's Tez. Tez down the lane. And they're going to say it's a blocking foul underneath. That's going to go on Swoboda. We'll send Tez to the line to shoot 2. 28.8 to go in the first quarter. The Coulter's going to check in for Springdale at the next whistle. Collier Blackburn will check back in for Colin Blackburn. It's an announcer's nightmare. Colin and Collier Blackburn. So Trentez gets them both. 25 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 2 at 10-8. Mason knocks it away. Quickly into the front court, it's Trentez, and good. Springdale ties it up at 10, last 10 seconds of the quarter. This is Hornsby. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like they're going to get Vincent Mason for the foul with 2.3 seconds to go in the quarter. They'll send Hornsby to the line. Hornsby 0 for 2 from the line. It's a little different than football.
It really is.
A little bit.
It
Moves
takes
a little
me a
quicker.
while to get used to it. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I may be done after the first quarter, but that has nothing to do with the game. That's more of that my girlfriend wants to, I guess, treat me out to dinner or
there
something.
You go. It is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you for that. And hopefully by the next time we're on air together, that girlfriend will be a fiance.
Hey.
So
there you go.
Hopefully she's not listening to this because that's supposed to be coming tomorrow, but don't tell her that.
Hornsby gets them both. Jawan lets fly at the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter will end. Our score after one, Springdale 12. Or check that, Bentonville 12, Springdale 10. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
And we welcome you back to Springdale as we start the second quarter. Our score, Bentonville West 12, Springdale 10. Good first quarter. Let's see who Coach Price sends out to start the second quarter. Looks like Carl's coming out. Keon Johnson. Tavari Eckwood, Trentez Scales, and Jawan Boyd. So those will be the 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs. On the floor for Bentonville West, you got Collier Blackburn, Wilmot, Larson, the other Blackburn, and Boston Barron. That's Colin and Collier Blackburn. Whew. Won't make it easy for me, do they?
No.
This is Colin Blackburn. Back to Collier Blackburn. 3-pointers on the way and good.
Blackburn to Blackburn
That's
connection right there.
The West lead is 5 at 15-10. Kentrez says happy birthday.
Thank you, Kentrez.
Here's Carl. 3-pointer on the way. Won't go. Blackburn with a rebound. This is Barron to Blackburn. Down to the other Blackburn on the block. Try saying that 3 times. Jawan comes away with a steal. Looking for Trentez. Picked up by Keon Johnson off the glass and in. Springdale's got their first points in the second quarter. Lead down to 3 is 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. This is Wilmot. Finds Blackburn in the corner. 3-pointer on the way and good. Open 3-pointers right now hurting the Bulldogs. Jawan tries to fight his way down the lane, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul. They're going to call that on Jawan. That'll be his first personal. Hornsby will check back in. Looks like Collier Blackburn is hobbling a little bit on the West bench. Minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Springdale trails by 6, 18-12. This is Hornsby. Turnaround jumper on the way and good. Trentez, long three-pointer. Won't go. Larson comes down with a rebound. Springdale in danger of going down double digits here. This is Boston Barron. Finds Hornsby, and we've got a whistle. It's going to go on Keon Johnson. That'll be his first. It's team foul number 7. Hornsby will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Just a reminder, we'll be talking to Coach Heather Hunsucker at halftime. Hornsby hits the first. He's got 7 in the ball game. Second shot rolls in. And West has their largest lead of the night at 10, 22-12. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. There's Trentez. Jawan on the wing, back to Trentez. Another long three-pointer on the way. This one good. Trentez scales with a three-point basket.
Springdale definitely has great ball movement here in the first half of the game.
Hornsby picks up the loose ball, finds Blackburn in the corner. Shot on the way, hits nothing. And Larson tries to track it down, throws it right to Tavari. Tavari to the lane, and we've got a whistle and a foul. That one's going to go on Blackburn. We'll send Tavari to the line to shoot 2. He is quick.
He really is. Great job there by Blackburn to chase down Tavari.
A couple of coaches would like to get their hands on him. So Tavari goes to the line to shoot 2. Springdale trails by 7, 22-15. First shot on the way and good. Bailey's going to check back in for Wilmot. Looks like Collier Blackburn's going to make his way back in. So Tavari gets 2. The lead down to they just gave Bentonville West a point. Into the front court was Collier Blackburn. Drives on Carl Fitch. His shot won't go. Carl comes away with a rebound. 5 minutes to go here in the half. Here's Keon Johnson. Baseline jumper's good. The Springdale offense has come alive. They've cut the 10-point lead down to 4. 4:45 to go in the half. And we've got a whistle. And they're going to say offensive foul on Larson.
I don't know if the lead should actually be 4 or 3 right now. I think
they gave West a point along the way. I'm going to go with what's on the scoreboard, which is 23-19, but I think it's 22-19. But don't quote me on that. We'll go with what's on the scoreboard until somebody corrects it.
Well,
I think Coach Price has recognized, and I think he's making the asking for them to check the score.
Well,
yeah, there they go. They just changed the score. They just changed the score back to 22-19.
When I've come to find out that I was right during football season, I decided not to quote you anymore, so I think I'm right
Appreciate
there.
that. Thank you very much.
Well, hey, it's been a while since we've been back together. So.
On the free throw, they gave the point to Bentonville West, and they left it up there. But it is 22-19. As we come up on 4.5 minutes to go. Springdale down 10 at one point. There's Keon Johnson to Tavari. Shot on the way. Jawan comes away with it. His shot is good. So Springdale scored the last 9 of the ball game. They've cut this lead down to 1, 22-21.
Great job by Springdale here, defensively and offensively.
This is Blackburn. Hornsby. Nice up and under move by Gabe Hornsby. Hornsby's got 10. Springdale trails by 3. Trentez, long three-pointer's good. But they're going to wave it off, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Dylan Bailey. That's his first personal. It's team foul number 6 on Bentonville West. 3:50 to go before the half. This is Keon Johnson. Finds Carl Fitch, top of the key. Carl looking to drive. Carl on the way. It's blocked by Hornsby. Out of bounds, it'll be Springdale basketball.
Hornsby's had some good blocks here in the first half.
West does a great job protecting the rim. There's Carl in the corner, drives on Larson. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Larson. That's going to be 2 on him. And that should send Carl to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Swoboda's going to check in. I believe Larson will sit with 3:36 to go. Springdale with a chance to cut into this lead again. If you're just joining us, Springdale Lady Bulldogs went to 3-0 on the season in conference with a 56-53 win over Bentonville West. 13-4 overall, 3-0 in the conference. Can't ask for much more out of the Lady Bulldogs as Carl hits the first. Sounds incredible to say, but that's Carl's first point of the game. Second free throw comes up short. Blackburn comes away with a rebound. Blackburn, checked there by Trentez. Here's Hornsby, three-pointer on the way. Carl comes away with it, and with 3:10 to go, Springdale with a chance to tie or take the lead. Trentez works a little pick and roll with Carl. Shot off the glass won't go, and we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to go on, is that Blackburn or Wilmot? That's Blackburn. Double zero is Blackburn, so he'll pick up the foul. That's 18 fouls on West here in the first half. That's 2 on Blackburn, and that will send Trentez to the line to shoot. A chance to tie this ball game up. This game was 22-12 at one point for Bentonville West as Tez hits the first. So Springdale's done a nice job here, get themselves back into it.
They really have so far. Springdale's made a, I want to say that's a 11-2 run here.
Tez looking to make it 12, and he does. So we're tied at 24, 3:02 to go in the half. Boston Barron is checked in for Bentonville West. This is Swoboda. Bailey's checked there by Tavari Eckwood. Springdale applying a lot of pressure here. Blackburn finds Hornsby underneath. Hornsby in the lane working on Carl. His shot won't go. Collier Blackburn's underneath for the basket and the foul. I think they're going to get Tavari. Tavari's whistled for the foul. That's his first. It will send Collier Blackburn to the line.
Force West to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
That one goes halfway down and comes out. Carl comes away with a rebound. 2.5 to go before halftime. We'll be talking to Coach Heather Hunsucker at halftime about her team's win tonight. This is Trentez. Finds Carl. Carl working on Swoboda. Let's fly. Shot's a little strong, and we've got a whistle and a foul. They're going to call the foul on Boston Barron. That'll be his second. Springdale will retain possession of the ball. No, they're going to call that on Keon. They initially pointed at Boston Barron, but they're going to call that on Keon Johnson. So that's his second. It's 19 fouls. It'll send Barron to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Looks like Vincent Mason's going to check in. First shot rolls in. That's Barron's first point of the game. Gives Bentonville West a 3-point lead. Barron gets 1 out of 2. Juwan will bring it into the front court. 2:10 to go before halftime. It's Trentez. Gonna let fly long three-pointer. Shot's good. He's hit a couple of those tonight. He's got 14 in the first half, and Springdale's tied it up at 27.
Great job there by the Bulldogs. Find the open man, get the deep three, and tie it up here with just under 2 to go.
It's just one of those shots you can't defend. I mean, how far are you going to push him out? Blackburn underneath finds Swoboda. His reverse won't go. Mason comes away with it. Swoboda, an all-conference linebacker in his off time. This is Tavari Eckwood. .90 seconds to go in the half. Springdale going to slow it down, work a little bit of clock. Jawan, three-pointer on the way. Won't go. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Tavari Eckwood. That's going to be 2 on him. It's going to put Bentonville West in the double bonus. Tavari now with 2 fouls. Bailey's first shot won't go. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Friday night. He's Carlos. I'm Zach. Love saying that. Second shot on the way. No good. Carl comes away with the rebound. So Springdale got a chance to take the lead here with 1:07 to go in the first half. Coach barking out signals to Trentez. They quickly get across the line and start the offense. Last 60. Here's Juwan. Juwan, nice move. Floater. Good. Juwan's got 6. Springdale's got the lead at 29-27. This is Hornsby. A little bit of a crossover. Near steal by Juwan. Nice shot there by Hornsby. Ties the game up at 29. Last 22 seconds of the quarter. Looks like Springdale may be content to wait for the last shot here. It's been a good one so far. 29-29 our score. Here we go, under 10 seconds. Trentez finds Carl in the corner. Carl drives. Carl off the glass, no good. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. We'll see who they call it on. That's going to go on Hornsby. That'll be his first personal. Carl will go to the line with 0.7 seconds to go in the half.
It's crazy to think how much time 0.7 is. I say that thinking back to the Malik Monk shot here with 0.8.
Carl gets the free throw, his second point of the first half. Carl gets 1 out of 2, and that's how the first half will end. Our score at halftime, Springdale 30, Bentonville West 29. We'll be back with Coach Heather Hunsucker coming up. I know you got to go, man. It was good to see you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Be safe this weekend. We'll be back with Coach Heather Hunsucker coming up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas. First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
And we welcome you back to Springdale, where our halftime score. Springdale boys lead 30-29. Joining us, as she always does, halftime of the boys' games, the Lady Bulldogs head coach, Heather Hunsucker. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you, Zach.
They're not always easy, but when you get a W on a Friday night, it doesn't matter what they look like. You get the win and move on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been talking about this as coaches, as 7A West head coaches, that we think the league from top to bottom is about as good as it's been. There's not as much disparity, where last year maybe Fayetteville and Van Buren were the clear cut, like 1-2s, and we were all kind of scrambling for the rest. We really think that, you know, teams are better, players are better, and of course, great coaches. And if we're both playing good, you know, you probably have a lot of close games. And I said this to Chip Sosa for the paper. I said it makes really good entertainment for the fans, but it makes a lot of heart attacks for the coaches. So we'll take a win, we'll move on, we'll be better for it, and we'll be ready to roll Tuesday.
Kind of an anomaly, and I had Haley Dugan up here doing the game with us, and we were talking during the game. But I mean, Marquisha's certainly not just one of the best players in the conference. She's one of the best players in the state. I mean, that's a fact. But at one point, Bentonville West trots out a ninth grader, and she has a little bit of success, and then when you say, okay, enough of that, you throw Marquisha on her. It was a great battle to watch, but, I mean, Bentonville West has a ninth grader out there. It's something you don't see every day, but you guys handled their inside presence. Shania Wilson's a great player.
Yeah, you know, I thought that was a huge switch for us. You know, I just looked at the bench and the coaches, and I said, we've got to have a change of pace. We need a change of pace. And so we went to something we don't do very much. You know, we changed it up on them, and I really thought that was a momentum changer for us. You know, we just kind of had one of those nights where we needed something to go our way. I thought we took advantage, like you said, maybe of a young newbie to the 7A West, who I think is going to be a terrific player. You know, I told the coach that. But and you're right. You know, Double Zero is a really nice player for them. I thought she had a really nice game. We got to some foul trouble, which really kind of, you know, threw us out of some rotations that we really like.
Most of the games that we've seen this year, Marquisha just scores and scores and scores right off the bench and right off the bat and gets you guys a quick lead. Tonight that didn't happen. You got some contributions from some other players. Sarah Vogel played real well for you. Yeah,
you know, I thought that you saw maybe for the first time in the first quarter that we do play together and that we do preach, you know, whoever's open gets to shoot it. You know, it's not that you know, it's not that everything goes through Marquisha, you know. And so you saw us moving the ball, taking good shots, and thank the Lord they went in, you know, because, you know, that's the basis of our team, is that if it's in your range and you're open, you may shoot it. In your range and you're open, you may shoot it. And I thought tonight you saw some players like Sarah, like Minshew, hit a couple early that really helped propel us, you know, and get us senior leaders. So, you know, they're big, and they're going to present some challenges for us that we've really got to prepare for first. But the good news is that Bentonville and Van Buren play the same defense. So for us, the offensive game plan can kind of be the same.
Well, Coach, we really enjoyed talking to you. Sorry about the technical issues. We'll get those corrected, and we will see you on Tuesday night.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach. That's Heather Hunsucker, the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs. They were 56-53 winners tonight. You saw Hornsby's dunk get blocked by the rim. Springdale's opened up with a free throw. They've got their lead out to 31-29. This is Blackburn with the basketball. Watched there by Joe Jibke. Joe's going to get whistled for the foul. So West inbounds the basketball. This is Boston Barron. Nice move, working on Carl. Back to Larson. This is Hornsby on the wing. Shot won't go. Joe's going to pull down the rebound. Has his pocket picked by Larson. Tez comes in and picks up the basketball. Springdale's got numbers. 4 on 3. Lob inside to Carl. Kind of an ill-advised pass there by Trent Tez. Boston Barron comes away with it. Kind of helter-skelter here to start the second half. 31-29 our score. 2 minutes gone. We apologize again for the technical difficulties as Jawan comes away with a steal. Here's Carl. Carl looks to drive. Finds Marquise in the corner. He's going to drive baseline. Tries the reverse layup. Won't go. Grabs his own rebound. Finds Jawan. Three-pointer on the way. Little strong. Won't go. Hornsby comes away with it. Dylan Bailey on the drive. We got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Joe Jibke. Going to be number 4 on Joe. Tavari Eckwood's going to check in. Wilmot and Colin Blackburn will check in for Bentonville West. 5:25 to go. Third quarter, Springdale leads by 2, 31-29. Wilmot, corner three-pointer's good. Wilmot's 3 gives Bentonville West a 1-point lead at 32-31. This is Trentez, floater. Won't go. Blackburn comes away with a rebound. And we've got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Jawan. That'll be his first. It's going to be team foul number 4. This is Hornsby on the block, watched by Marquise. Fights his way in, shots off the back iron. Tavari comes away with it. Near steal there by Gabe Hornsby, and they're going to whistle him for the foul. It's going to be 2 on Hornsby. Hunter Swoboda will check in. Larson's going to take a seat. Springdale's basketball. They trail 32-31. This is Carl. Hands off to Trentez. He's watched there by Wilmot. Little pick and roll. Trentez lets fly with the 2, and that's good. So Springdale gets the lead back by 1 at 33-32 with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. This is Wilmot quickly into the front court. Hands to Blackburn. Nearly stolen by Trentez. Collier Blackburn with the layup. Gives Bentonville West the lead back, 34-33. It's Jawan Boyd working on Blackburn. Drives towards the middle, spin. He'll kick it back to Donahue, who's going to take his turn. Drives, goes to Tavari, nice move. Can't get the shot to go, and he's going to get a whistle and a foul. We'll see who they call it on. Gabe Hornsby's whistled for the foul. That's 3 on him. So Tavari goes to the line. He'll shoot 2. He'll get the first, his 3rd point on the night. It's like Boston Barron's going to check in for Hornsby. So Tavari gets them both. Springdale has the lead back at 35-34. This is Wilmot. Springdale going to show some pressure. They're going to say last touch by Blackburn, and it's going to be Springdale ball. Nice play there by Tavari, hustling back after the free throw. Quickly, Springdale pushes into the front court. This is Trentez Scales. Tez fires, three-pointer on the way. It's corralled by Marquise Donahue. And Springdale will reset. Here comes Juwan. To Tavari. Tavari, spin move. Nice move, won't go. Swoboda comes away with a rebound, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Carl. It's going to be his second. Levi Rutherford's going to check in for Bentonville West. .308 to go, third quarter. Springdale leads by 1. This is Blackburn with the basketball. And we're going to get a whistle and an offensive foul. That's going to be on Swoboda. It's 2 on him. So 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Springdale by 1, 35-34. On the floor for the Bulldogs, it's Trentez Scales, Juwan Boyd, Marquise Donahue, Carl Fitch, Tavari Eckwood. They've gone most of the way here in the third quarter. Here's Juwan on the block. Trying to get it to Tavari. It's knocked away by Rutherford, and will stay with Springdale. Here's Carl. Trying to fight his way in, can't. Tavari pulls it back out. Tavari with some room if he wants it. Here's Donahue. And we've got a whistle and a foul, and they're going to say offensive foul against Marquise Donahue. That's going to be 3. Dylan Bailey will check back in for Bentonville West. Crowd didn't like the call. Coach Price didn't like the call. And we've got a timeout. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. Springdale leads by 1, 35-34. It's been a good one so far. If you're just joining us, the Springdale girls victorious tonight, 56-53, to move to 3-0 in conference play. As we rejoin the action here, Vincent Mason has checked in for Springdale. Tavari Eckwood, it appears, will nope, Tavari's going to come back out. So the 5 on the floor for Springdale: Eckwood, Scales, Boyd, Mason, Carl Fitch. On the floor for Bentonville West: Swoboda, Rutherford, Bailey, and the 2 Blackburns, Collin and Collier. We're going to show a little pressure here. This is Dylan Bailey. And we've got a whistle and a foul. And they're going to call a carry. Springdale turns him over again. Coach Greg White not happy with the call. He's been very animated with the refs here for most of the second half. Here's Tez. Gets a pick from Carl. Back to Mason. Looking for Carl underneath. That ball's batted away. Rutherford comes away with it. Bailey with the basketball. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shots blocked by Carl Fitch. Swoboda, a nice move to the rack, but Carl swats it away, and Springdale quickly into the front court. Here's a lob to Carl. We're going to say last touched by Springdale. It will be Bentonville West basketball. Larson's going to check back in. Swoboda will sit. 1:46 to go in the quarter. Springdale had a 1-point lead at the end of the half. Lead by 1 now. Blackburn into the front court. Bounce pass underneath, knocked away by Mason. Springdale's gotten hands on a couple of passes into the low post tonight. Done a nice job there. Here's Tavari Eckwood on the wing. Back to Jawan. They'll work it around here. Here's Trentez Scales with the basketball. Trentez going to drive. Off the glass, won't go. Rutherford with a rebound. Last 60 seconds of the third quarter. This is Dylan Bailey with the basketball. It's Colin Blackburn, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Vincent Mason. It's team foul number 7, which will put Bentonville West in the 1-1. Got a conversation going on underneath the rim between Carl Fitch and number 24 for Bentonville West, Ben Larson. So Colin Blackburn goes to the line. He'll shoot 1-1. 54.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. 35-34 our score. Make it 35-35. So Blackburn gets both. Bentonville West gets the lead back at 36-35. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's Mason. Now Eckwood. Hands to Trentez. Back to Jawan. Springdale looks like they may be content to play for the last shot here. We're at 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tavari Eckwood's got the basketball. We're going to play for the last shot. So here we go, last 10 of the third quarter. This is Eckwood. Eckwood with the spin. Into traffic, it won't go, and they're going to say offensive foul against Tavari Eckwood. It's going to be 3 on Tavari. Rutherford takes the charge. Joe Jibke will check in for Vincent Mason. Wilmot's going to check in for Larson. We've got 3.7 seconds to go. 36-35 our score. So here we go, last 3.7. This is Rutherford. Hands to Bailey. Bailey lets fly at the buzzer. Shots off the glass and no good. So that's how we end the third quarter. Our score, Bentonville West 36, Springdale 35. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
And we welcome you back to Springdale as we start the fourth quarter. Our score 36-35. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I want to thank all of our guests tonight, Haley Dugan, Carlos Trevino, Coach Stellick, Coach Hunsucker, for stopping by and chatting with us. Always nice to see a lot of Bulldogs up here in the broadcast booth. Now we have some confusion. Clock is running. We haven't inbounded the ball yet. Now they're going to pull the teams back, so this seems like a good opportunity to tell you that we will be at Bentonville Tuesday night. The girls will play at 6 o'clock. The boys will play about 7:30. So now we're ready to begin. West will inbounds the basketball. On the floor for the Bulldogs is Juwan Boyd, Trentez Scales, Joe Jipke, Tavari Eckwood, and Carl Fitch. For West, it's Wilmot, Collier Blackburn, Boston Barron, Levi Rutherford, and Ben Larson. Here we go, just underway fourth quarter. Springdale leads by 1, 36-35. Boston Barron is going to be fouled by Eckwood, and that's going to be 4 on him. Gabe Hornsby at the scorer's table. He's going to check in. So Boston Barron's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Barron's first shot is on the way and good. So Boston Barron gets them both. He's got 3 in the game. Bentonville West's lead is 3. 38-35, 7:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Springdale looking to get their first conference win of the season. Win 9-7 overall. 0-2 in conference play. This is Juwan. Juwan drives. Pull-up jumper. It's not good. Larson comes away with it. Blackburn races into the front court, picked up there by Juwan. Crowd imploring the defense. Blackburn finds Wilmot. Three-pointer out of the corner is not good. Grabs his own rebound. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Carl. That's going to be number 3. It's going to be team foul number 10, which puts him in the double bonus. So Wilmot will go to the line. He's got 6 points in the game. He'll shoot 2. Can't get the first to go. Wilmot misses them both. Carl comes down with a rebound. Go with a chance to cut the lead to 1, possibly tie with a three-pointer. Trentez to Juwan. He let fly with a 3. Shot was not good. Now we've got a scrum on the floor, and Wilmot comes away with it. Wilmot. We've got a basket and a foul, and they're going to whistle. I believe that is Joe Jibke on the floor. So Joe's going to foul out of the ball game. The basket counts. Wilmot will go to the line to try and make it a three-point play. We got a timeout, Springdale. 6:45 to go in the ballgame. Springdale trails by 5. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
6:45 to go in the ballgame. Springdale trails by 5. Garrett Wilmot's going to go to the line, try and make this a three-point play and a 6-point lead after Joe Jibke picks up his 5th personal foul. Springdale does have some foul problems. Tavari Eckwood, he has 4. Carl Fitch has 3. Marquise Donahue is going to check in for Joe Jibke. Garrett Wilmot on the night has 8 points. Missed his last 2 free throws. But this one rolls in, and West has their largest lead of the second half at 6 points. Six and a half minutes to go in the ballgame. Springdale down by 6, 41-35. This is Trentez. Throws up a wild shot, won't go. Rebound pulled away by Larson, and they're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow favors Springdale. So Springdale will retain possession. Tavari to inbound, gets it to Jawan. Jawan going to drive, and we got a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball, so we'll see who they call it on. Looks like Larson's going to pick up the foul. That's 3 on him. Springdale will inbound. That's 6 team fouls on Bentonville West. There's Jawan. Marquise corrals it, and Springdale's going to go ahead and reset here. 6:13 to go in the ball game. Springdale down by 6. Here's Trentez. Let's fly with a 3. Shots off the front of the rim. Jawan comes away with it, up and in. Hornsby has it knocked away, and they're going to say last touched by Tavari Eckwood. It'll be Bentonville West basketball. 5:55 to go in the game. Springdale looking for their first conference win of the season. Another officials conversation going on with Coach Price. They're going to try the lob to Larson. Ball's nearly stolen by Trentez. Larson. Now it is stolen by Jawans. And back to Bentonville West. This is crazy. Collier Blackburn is fouled by Carl Fitch. And at the end of that play, boy, Coach Price is upset. Just took his jacket off and is having, he's letting the referees know exactly what he thinks about that. And I believe they just gave him a technical foul. So Blackburn's going to go to the line. He'll shoot the technical. Blackburn gets 1 out of 2. Now get the free throws for the foul. Blackburn with 13 points in the ball game. Rolls that one in. Wilmot's going to check out. Dylan Bailey's going to come back in for Bentonville West. So Blackburn gets 3 out of 4. Bentonville West will get the basketball with a 7-point lead at 44-37. 5:43 to go in the ballgame. And we've got a timeout, Bentonville West. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
.543 to go. 44-37 our score. Bentonville West is in the double bonus the rest of the way. Blackburn will inbound. Gets it to Hornsby. Hornsby to Bailey. It's the largest lead of the second half for the Wolverines at 7. This is Rutherford. We've got a timeout, Bentonville West. We'll take it with them. 5:32 to go in the ball games. Springdale trails by 7. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities. You'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less.
Welcome back to Springdale. 5:32 to go. Bentonville West with the basketball. Bailey will inbound. This is Blackburn, watched by Juwan. Blackburn off the glass and in. West with their largest lead of the second half at 9. They had a 10-point lead in the first half. Tavari almost turns it over. Puts it to Jawan, and here comes Springdale. Jawan down the lane. Has a shot blocked. Tavari follows up and in. They're going to show some pressure. Ball's batted away by Trentez. Boy, they're letting them play down there. And I can't see which way they ruled. But judging from the reaction of Tavari Eckwood, it's Springdale basketball. Colin Blackburn and Garrett Wilmot are going to check in for Bentonville West. Nope, they're going to say West basketball. This is Hornsby into the front court. And they're going to say he traveled. So West turns it over. Springdale with life here with 4:37 to go. They've really let them play here in the last couple of minutes. Springdale trying to draw some energy from the crowd, which has suddenly gotten very, very loud here in the fourth quarter. 4.5 minutes to go. Springdale trails by 7. Here's Jawan. For a little room, Jawan drives, got bumped. Going to call the foul. Wilmot's called for the personal foul. Now we've got a technical. Jawan Boyd's going to get whistled for a technical foul. There was some talking going on after the foul was called. So while they sort this out, Jawan's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2, and we'll shoot the technical. So Jawan gets the first. So Jawan gets both. Now we'll go to the other end. But Blackburn will shoot the technical. Looks like we had some issues at the scorer's table. Not sure what that was all about. So Blackburn goes to the line. He'll shoot the technical, and he rolls that one in. So the teams exchange free throws. We're back where we started at 48-41, 7-point lead. West's going to get the basketball. This game's gotten very chippy here in the last couple of minutes. So after all of that, 4:10 to go in the ballgame. Springdale trails by 7. This is Hornsby on the wing, watched there by Marquise Donahue. And we've got a whistle and a foul. This one looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Bentonville West. Ben Larson picks up number 4. That's team foul number 8. Springdale's going to get the basketball with 4:04 to go. This is Trentez. Finds Tavari in the corner. Thought about the 3. Now spin move. And it's knocked away by Hornsby. Springdale inbound. Here's Trentez. Over to Tavari. Juwan going to drive down the lane. Shot. Back iron, no good. Swoboda comes away with the rebound. Wilmot into the front court. Knocked away by Carl Fitch. So the lead remains at 7, 48-41. 3:29 to go in the ball game. Blackburn has it knocked away. Here comes Trentez. Can't get it to go. Donahue comes away with a rebound. And we've got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Colin Blackburn. Springdale's had some point-blank opportunities that they have not been able to get to go down. I'll check that. They're going to call that on Garrett Wilmot. It's 2 on him, 9 on the team here in the second half. Marquise gets the first. Second shot on the way and good. So 3:19 to go in the ball game. The lead is 5 at 48-43. Marquise, last one to touch it, nearly got that steal. Nick Coulter's going to check in for Springdale. Carl's going to take a seat. This is Hornsby. Underneath the Swoboda, his shot's good. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. The lead is 7. There's Tavari to Trentez. Go working the ball around the perimeter. Here's Marquise. Finds Tavari in the lane. Back to Juwan. Juwan on the spin. Has it knocked away by Swoboda, and out comes Bentonville West with the basketball. This is Hornsby with the crossover. Hornsby has it stolen there by Marquise. Ahead to Juwan. Juwan going to go in for the layup, and good. And we've got a timeout, Springdale. 2:26 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
ER Service Pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER Service Pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale. Our 30 minutes or less ER Service Pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
2:26 to go in the ball game. Springdale down 5. There's a steal by Springdale on the pressure. Here's Juwan. Floater on the way. Back iron, no good. Pulled down by Marquise. Can't get it to go, and now we've got a whistle. Looks like they're going to call Bailey for the foul. Nope, 31. That would be Blackburn. He's going to get his third personal. It's going to send Marquise to the line. Chance to make this a one-possession basketball game. Carl Fitch at the scorer's table. First shot on the way, rattles home good. Marquise gets both. The lead is 3 with 2:19 to go in the ball game. Pressure from Springdale. Hornsby nearly loses possession and does, and Springdale turns them over again. This Springdale pressure is really bothering Bentonville West. Hornsby is still down, crashing to the floor to try and save that errant pass. So Springdale's going to get the ball with 2:13 to go and a chance to cut this to 1 or tie the ball game. Here's Trentez. To Jawan. Jawan's going to drive. Marquise, three-pointer on the way, short. Wilmot with the rebound. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Tavari Eckwood's going to foul out of the ball game. He's got 5 points. That's number 5 for him. They'll leave with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Wilmot will go to the line to shoot 2. Keon Johnson's going to check in. Wilmot gets the first. He's now got 10 points on the night. Wilmot gets 2. We go under 2 minutes. 5-point ball game. Here's Jawan. Drives baseline, and we've got a blocking foul. It's going to go on Dylan Bailey. It's going to be 2 on him. Bailey came up a little gimpy. They're going to bring back Boston Barron. So Jawan will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:48 to go. Jawan gets 1 out of 2. The lead is 4. The Springdale pressure has been very good here in the second half. This is Hornsby. Back to Barron. Barron bounces it off his knee. Wilmot recovers. This is Larson. Under 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This is Wilmot. And he's fouled by Jawan. It's going to be 3 on Jawan. Wilmot gets the first to go. He's got a dozen. The lead goes to 5 with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Second shot's no good. Keon comes down with a rebound. 5-point lead for Bentonville West. We approach 1 minute to go in the ballgame. Here comes Trentez down the lane. Back to Carl. Three-pointer on the way. Shot front iron, no good. Blackburn with a rebound. Wilmot quickly into the front court. Finds Boston Barron. Barron drives down the lane, up and in. The lead is 7. Trentez Scales with a shot, won't go. Collier Blackburn nearly stolen. They're going to whistle, I believe, Marquise Donahue. Keon Johnson's going to be called for the foul. That'll be his 3rd. That will send Blackburn to the line to shoot 2. 42.2 seconds to go in the ballgame. 55-48 our score. Blackburn gets 2, and the lead is 9. Trentez Scales down the lane, shot off the glass. No, Larson with the rebound. Blackburn ahead to Wilmot. Wilmot bounce pass to Larson, up and in. Quickly down the floor, Trentez Scales. Lead is 9 with 15 seconds to go. This is Wilmot. And Jawan's going to foul him with 10.8 seconds to go. It's going to be 4 on Jawan. Wilmot gets the first. Second shot's on the way and good. So the lead goes to 11. Last 10 seconds of the game. Springdale going to fall to 0-3 in conference plays. Jawan lets fly. No. It's off the side of the rim and out of bounds. It's going to be Bentonville West basketball. Just a reminder, we'll be on the air Tuesday night from Bentonville. 6 p.m. for the girls' game, 7:30 for the boys. Here's Wilmot. He'll dribble out the final 3 seconds, and that is how the game will end. Our final score, Bentonville West 61, Springdale 50. Earlier tonight, the Springdale girls go to 3-0 in conference play with a 56-53 win over the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines. We'll be back Tuesday night from Bentonville. Good night, everybody.